they scared of. And when I mean they, and I know everybody like, who the fuck is this they that y'all keep talking about? Y'all keep seeing they. Who is this they? Come on, man. 2 + 2 is 4 every time. We ain't talking about Billy Bob ass down the street that work a 9 to 5 with you. And we damn sure ain't talking about them puppets that's inside that office that people keep running and voting for. We ain't talking about them. So now when you do the process of elimination and cross out Billy Bob and Karen down the street and these puppet ass politicians that people be voting for, who is there left? See, a lot of people don't think that deep. Who is there left? Of course, the 13 families, the 1% that runs everything. You know, the 1% that makes Marlboro and Newport. You know, the 1% that makes Coca-Cola and Pepsi products. You know, the 1% that buy regular ass 100% cotton t-shirts and throw Versace on that motherfucker and people go buy that bitch thinking it's name brand and shit. Y'all know who they is. Quit playing. So now, if you don't know how to separate yourself, shout out to my palm colored people and my fair skin and my glamoon people. If you don't know how to separate yourself from they, then I don't know what to tell you. Your emotions gonna continue getting in the way. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's a personal problem. But they though, oh man, look. And when I mean they ain't just palm colored. They look just like me. But even people that look like me, that got melanin and shit, they ain't gonna be able to take this shit. They ain't gonna be able to take this shit because everybody has melanin, but everybody don't have neuromelanin. Okay, everybody don't have neuromelanin. Everybody don't have the carbon, the carbonated, you know what I'm saying, inside their skin. Some of us is 9 ether, some of us is 6 ether. Some is 7 and some is 8. It all depends. But it's a lot of people that's gonna be looking like you, that's gonna be spontaneous combusting too. Look, man, evil entities ain't gonna be able to take this, and evil entities come in all shapes, colors, phenotypes, genders, and everything like that. So don't get shit twisted. All right, we good? Keep going. Y'all let me know to keep going. Are we good? Let me catch up in the comments. What's happening, Smokey? What's happening, pretty ass? Only napkin snowflake is who is they. I'm dead, Power J. Thank you for the gifts, Jessica. I appreciate that. Y'all silly. What's happening, 7? What's happening, 7? But again, I gotta hit y'all with this neuralizer. I ain't trying to go too deep. Let me hit you with the neuralizer though. Let me bring you back one time. I ain't trying to go too deep. Let me hit you with that neuralizer. Bing. You feel me? That's what they be saying. They hit you with the neuralizer all the time. And what's crazy is our people don't even recognize the neuralizer, but this is why I'm here. I'm here to help y'all recognize the neuralizer so y'all can stop being neuralized. You know what I'm saying? They neuralize you all the time. But how they neuralize us, Los? Man, they neuralize you through your cell phone. They neuralize you through your TV. They neuralize you through the music, radio waves, frequencies, vibrations. They neuralize you through propaganda, media. They neuralize you through a whole lot of stuff. They neuralize you through pacifying the public. They neuralize you a lot. The key word is neuralized. You ain't got to have no flash to make you forget. You just got to get neuralized, which comes from neutralized. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my armed forces people out there. What happens when you neutralize the enemy? When you neutralize the enemy, shout out to my armed forces out there. What happens when you neuralize the enemy? Neutralize and neuralize the enemy. Okay? You gotta think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All the other countries around the world going to war and rebelling against their government. Only us in America is still lost in the sauce. Only us in America still lost in the sauce. Look, everybody around the world going head up with they gov. Only us in America still lost in the sauce. Talking about some Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Only us lost in the sauce talking about Blueface and old girl who bust them in the head with the bottle. Only us. Everybody around the world storming their capital, storming their government. We still over here talking about some. Damn, Georgia just won. We over here like, I love a hip hop, man. This shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else ramshacking, overthrowing, doing what they gotta do because they know that they know what's happening. We over here in America. Oh my God. You see the new Tyler Perry movie that came out? Oh my God, this shit is gonna be so good. We over here talking about Will Smith just dropped a new slave movie, y'all. You guys gonna see it? Oh, I'm gonna see it. It was alright. You know what I'm saying? We over here like that. Not paying attention, distracted. Everybody else getting it in though, except for us. Come on, man. The people in America has been the most neuralized. And it's for a reason. Okay? All games aside, us in America has been the deepest neuralized and neutralized people. And you have to ask why. You have to ask why. You have to ask why. Everybody, I'm talking about everybody, is storming their government. And we too busy talking about bullshit. The 50-50 rule. Like, if I cook, my kids eat first before my man. How about y'all just sit down at the table and eat together like a damn family? Problem solved. You know what I'm saying? We worried about stupid shit. You blowing up simple shit. We blow up simple. It ain't even fucking problems. It's ego shit. We make a damn debate and an argument out of any fucking thing, bro. This shit crazy as hell. That's one argument. I'm only sticking to this because I've literally just seen this spot got on here on Facebook, and I've seen plenty of people say this, and it's crazy. I've never in my life seen people turn anything into a debate on. It's just egotistical, shallow shit, bro. I never knew that. A woman cooks dinner, her kids eat before the man. A lot of people are like, well, yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. The kids eat. I don't know, but me growing up, when my grandma and my mama ate, we all sat at the table and eat as a family. Hey, Grandpa, can you pass the peas? Oh, you want the mashed potatoes? Here you go. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Like that. Grandma, you need something? You need a chicken? Here you go. Grandma, can you pass me the green beans? Oh, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You fix your plate. You get done eating. Everybody just talk about how their day. So how was your day, Granddaddy? Oh, you got some work done in the yard? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Grandma, how was your day? All right, your errands? These people out here can't drive. Yeah, I know, Grandma. That's crazy. Oh, me? Oh, man, my day been cool. You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Woo, woo. And you just eat as a family, man. And then when everybody get done, hey, may I be excused? Yeah, you may be excused. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. The food was good. Simple shit like that. Simple stuff like that. But our generation turned everything into an egotistical competition that don't make no sense. For real, turn everything into an egotistical competition that ain't even meant to be a competition. It's so bad. It's so bad right now that you have boyfriend and girlfriends competing with each other, and they both inside the relationship supposed to be trying to progress together, but they're in competition with each other and they're hindering each other. And homeboys and homegirls, they in competition. You supposed to be my homeboy, but you secretly in competition with me. What the fuck? Why don't, nigga, it's us against the world, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Homegirls be doing the same shit. Homegirls be cool, but on the low, they beefing with each other. One homegirl might be self-conscious and feel like her other homegirl look better than her. So now she gonna be jealous and talking shit about her on the low, under her breath or in her head, or to other friends and shit like that, other people like that. And it's a whole bunch of bullshit going on. And this is what America doing. Everybody else is uniting though. Motherfucker the Haitians then united again. Haitians like, man, we sick of this shit, bro. It's time. It's time. These people forgot. These people forgot who we were. Cuckoo. Haiti. Hey, y'all. It's time to link up again, y'all. Come on, man. These people forgot about 1804. Everybody, hey, they forgot about 1804. It's time to show them again who the fuck everybody doing this shit, bro. Except for us. We sitting there docile, doped up off fluoride. You know what I'm saying? Doped up off fluoride, doped up off TV, doped up off bullshit, bro. We need a community detox. I promise you. We need a community detox. Everything crazy. And then our real soldiers out here scared. You talking about our real soldiers scared? What you talking about? Our real soldiers out here talking about, nigga, I smash that nigga. I'm a stepper, nigga. I step on niggas. Everybody scared. Everybody a stepper. Everybody in the gang, I'm a step on niggas. I'm a step on niggas. And as soon as they boop boop, niggas is running. You know what I'm saying? Boop boop, niggas is running. Scared than a motherfucker, bro. But you a stepper though. Niggas ain't stepping on shit. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Ain't nobody scared of y'all. You know what? We got shit ass backwards. Damn, Los, man. Why the fuck you coming at people next like that? I'm gonna show you why I'm coming at people next. I'm gonna show y'all why. Because an evil man who seeks only rebellion, a cruel messenger would be sent against him. A lot of people can't stand us woke folks. Look, a lot of people can't stand us woke folks because we that cruel messenger, y'all. Y'all ever notice that? Everybody get mad at you. You niggas super woke. Y'all, you super woke. You niggas think y'all know everything. Everybody be mad. You guys is annoying. Everybody mad at us. Why? Because we that cruel messenger. We holding that mirror up to people. You know what I'm saying? We holding the mirror up to people. People hate the reflection. But it's real though. What's happening, Juicy? What's the topic? Oh, we freestyling right now. But I got some CIA documents that we're gonna get into. I got some CIA documents. Right, Vaughn, dinner table, no psychologist needed. I'm telling you, eating together as a family definitely helps keep communication fluent, which is of high importance. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Trail. Family don't even eat together. This is why families don't even know each other, bro. I tell you, bro, families don't eat together. This is why families don't know each other, bro. Parents don't even know their kids' favorite color. Kids don't even know their parents' favorite color. That's sad. When your kid came out of you and you don't even know their favorite color, you don't know their favorite food, you don't know their favorite movie, you don't know their favorite nothing. You don't know their favorite toy, you don't know their favorite game, you don't know their favorite phrase, you don't know nothing about each other. It's just a house full of strangers. When the food done, everybody get their plate, they go to their room, they go to the living room, some niggas go outside. You know what I'm saying? One person at the table. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their phone, everybody, a house full of strangers. That's what's sad, bro. That's sad, most definitely. But we that cruel messenger though. This is why everybody hate it. This that cruel messenger. Shout out to everybody that hit that follow button. We do this every time. But a cruel messenger, it means someone whose cruelty is contrasted with a person who is merciful and righteous. What God is saying here is that a messenger who knows no mercy is going to come against the rebellion man. All right? Okay? All right. So I'm saying though. So this why Los be coming on here spazzing on people sometimes like that. You know what I'm saying, P? It's that passion in my voice. It ain't no hate. It's passion in my voice because I love my people. I know where we came from. It hits different when you know where you came from. If you didn't know where you came from, it'll hit. It won't even bother. But I love my people, man. I know where we come from. Officially, I know where we come from. It ain't no guess. It ain't no pseudo. It ain't nothing. I know where we come from. That shit hurt me to see how far we done fell from grace. Oh, Lucifer, look how far you have fallen. Come on, man. Come on, man. The morning star. What is the morning star? The sun. The sun. That's the first star you see in the morning. Look how far you have fallen, Lucifer. Look how far we have fallen. Look how far we have fallen, y'all. This is the introduction to the live. Shout out to everybody that said, look how far we have fallen, y'all. We ran Thyatira. We had 100 million acres of land, oil rigs. We had all this shit, man. We was running all this shit. And before the United States government was even created, man, we was running all this shit, bro. Real talk. Statues everywhere you go, everywhere you could put your foot on the face of this earth, it's a statue that look just like you. You know what I'm saying? Now, we fail from virtues and morals and character and village raising a kid and family unit and having each other back, man, we fell so down. We fell to selfishness and independence and are just all for self, man. And it's sad because our people haven't realized that this independent mindset is kind of what's hindering us, because everybody else can operate like that. We're not built to operate like that. We are literally built to operate with each other. That's literally how the universe built us. The universe built us to operate in a unit. It didn't build us to operate separately. Okay? This is why when we together, we build empires and we run shit. But when we operate separately though, you know what I'm saying? When we operate together, we build empires and shit. When we operate separately, we run the ghettos thinking that we run some shit. Killing each other. Fucking over each other. Snaking each other. You know what I'm saying? When we operate together, great things happen. When we operate separately from each other, fucked up things happen. And it's still happening. Obviously, y'all, if this shit's not working, we might need to go back to the old ways. I'm just saying, man, I don't know. You know, exactly. The law of oneness, universal law of oneness. Okay? So, it's time. Hey, be that cruel messenger, man. People need a cruel wake-up call. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with it. You doing what you were sent here to do. All right? Solar flares. Strong solar flares erupt from the sun. The sun emitted a strong solar flare peaking at 5:47 p.m. on January 10th, okay? Solar Dynamics Observatory, which watches the sun constantly and captures an image of the event. Excuse me. What's that, bit B? You speaking, bro. I appreciate it. I've been gone for a few days. Y'all know I come back on here. I come back hype when I be gone for a few days. Solar flares. It's time to tune in. All right. Hold on. This ain't it. Ladies, I got a special CIA document for y'all. Ladies, after we do this one, because we got to finish up Silent Weapons for Quiet War, so we finishing this document up. But the next document I bring on the green screen, I told y'all, ladies, y'all got a COINTEL program just like the men got one. Feminism wasn't the only one. Feminist was one of the COINTEL programs that they put on y'all. Just like they did the war on drugs, which is for the men. Okay, they broke down the COINTEL projects for gender. You know what I'm saying? But the end goal happens the same way. But ladies, y'all got y'all own programs. And I downloaded one of them CIA documents. And you're going to be surprised what it says in it. So, put a pin in it. Put a pin in it. Let's finish up Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. Let's finish this up, though. Alright, finishing it up. So now, it says, we're going right here. As though transition becomes more difficult to manage, the family unit must be carefully disentangled and state
controlled. All right, listen. The family unit must be carefully disintegrated and state controlled. All right. What are we talking about here? What are they talking about here? The family unit must be disintegrated. We know integrated means coming together. So when you disintegrate something, you split it the fuck up, right? All right. So the family unit must be disintegrated. It must be split up. It must be broken. It must be shattered, okay? And then after you do that, it must be state controlled. All right. We already know how that go. We already know how the state control go, right? And then the state operated child care centers must become more common, right? And legally enforced. So to begin the detachment of the child from the mother and father at the earlier age. Right? Crazy. Now, of the behavior drugs, it can be spent the transition for the child mandatory. Caution. A woman's impulsive anger can override her fear. Listen, ladies. Listen, ladies, what they say. Here's a caution. A woman's impulsive anger can override her fear. Ooh. Now you understand why they try to put a negative context on the angry black woman syndrome, right? You see where that come from, man? Because your anger overrides your fear. Listen, who gets deep? So now, a woman's impulsive anger can override her fear, right? A woman's power can never be underestimated. Her power over a pussy whipped husband, this is exactly what it says in the document, y'all. This is what it says in the document. So this is what it says in the document. So a woman's power must never be underestimated. And her power over a P-whooped husband must likewise never be underestimated. It got women to vote in 1920. It got women to vote in 1920. What are they saying here? You got disenfranchised in 1898. They took your voting rights. 1920, fed up women who was like, fuck that, okay? Got the voting rights back. Can't underestimate the woman. Oh, fellas, women are our most secret, powerful weapon. I'm being for real, fellas. Women are our secret, powerful weapon. The whole world underestimate the woman. Oh, the whole world underestimate the woman. If we can get the family unit and everybody on track, because people gonna be looking for the men to come through. Gotta watch out for the black men, the educated black men. Listen to everything they say. A black man with a book, a black man with this, a black man with that, the militant black men, the black, it's all black men. They ain't looking for the black woman. Ooh, best kept secret. You heard me? They ain't looking for the black woman. Everybody gain this consciousness and slide the black woman in on their ass on the low. They gonna be looking for us. We gonna slide her ass in there and let her fuck shit up. Bing! You know what I'm saying? Ooh, they ain't looking for it. This is why they got a caution. And some of them are looking for it. This is why they attacking the woman even more. They gotta cover both grounds, okay? Because for them to even speak like this, they already got it in the back of their mind, like, what if though? So when you got that what if in the back of your mind, you got a plan for what if, okay? And this is all they doing. It's a what if, and they planning for what if. You know, no different than planning for a rainy day. And that's what they doing. But all in all, they ain't looking for it. all in all, they ain't looking for it. Okay? Peak game. Let me catch up in the comments real quick. I said they hit the Jills. Righteous was good. Said, sorry to say, but the whole women should be able to work too movement was the breakup of the family even more. Two feathers, I wouldn't know that though. Now that right there, that statement would be for the Blah Moon women. Because melanated women always been working since the beginning of time. Like, our women never had the luxury of being housewives like that. We was always working. But the Blah Moon women though, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because the feminist movement started out for them, but then it became controlled opposition. See, the feminists, or it started off as women's rights, right? Before feminists, it would start off as women's rights. See, women's rights was actually some real shit for women. But then it became COINTEL oppositioned, and then it became feminist movement. It started changing a little bit, and women's rights started getting pushed to the back, and feminism becoming pushed to the forward. And this is where you start getting the, you know what I'm saying? Then you start getting that statement right there, which also, like I say, Blah Moon people have a COINTELPRO put on them as well too. They down here in the gutters with us as well. I ain't talking about the bougie upper class. I'm talking about those that get it out the mud with us too. They got the 9 to 5 that be struggling and shit with us too down here. They got COINTELPRO too, because not all Blah Moon people are the same people, and they know this. They know this. Come on, man. Bro, look. They will not harm their own people unless their own people is not really their people. Okay? That's one thing I notice about them. But most definitely, it did harm them as well, though. Every rising, it be cloudy. I step outside, sun just pop out. I love that shit. I'm telling you, Prada. Are the planes still grounded? I don't even know. I heard they was grounded earlier today. Something going on up though. It's a caution that women can be a problem. Yeah, it's a caution to them. The reason why it's a caution to them, because hell has no fury than a woman scorned. You feel me? And being scorned, it don't just mean relationship. It means on everything. If government, whatever the case, a woman that's hurt, traumatized, or whatever, boy, that fury is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to them, that would be a problem. You know. So they got to keep it contained on all levels. Mama bear syndrome. We see red and cause a rut. Yeah, exactly. Cool, Rita. What's happening, D? Be safe out there driving. Feminism movement is the ops, most definitely. It's most definitely the ops. And I'm glad you pointed that out, because if Elijah 89, I hope I said your name right. Mistake, forgive me if I mispronounce it, but you gotta keep a watch on it, because feminism, again, it started off as women's rights, and then it changed into feminism. It got renamed and everything. Now feminism is going under another reconstruction, and it's about to morph, and it's changing to another name. Okay. I ain't about to go too deep into that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to lead my sisters to their gems of these CIA psyops and stuff like that, So I'm close to the airport, cool. La Jeffa. I'm saying there, read. All right, that's all I set up. Yep. So now, they also mix it in with the LGBT. Yep. They must. You see it. You see it. You see it. Well, Mo Facts lost that debate. You talking about? Oh, I thought they were supposed to debate Friday. But yeah, you see I'm saying that I ain't even see you came. I ain't even see you come in, big dog. That boy crept in the back door in the classroom. I ain't even see came here. Came in the back door. I didn't came. That nigga came that motherfucker like you know what I'm saying? What's saying big dog, man? He crept in the back. Real Grand Theft Auto style. Nah, we ain't seeing you. Yeah, they still debating on Zoom. Okay, cool. So, but yeah, most definitely. Now, like the sister said, they're trying to merge. They're trying to merge it with the Alphabet Community Plus in their community. So this is where you start seeing a lot of so-called women. They down for effeminizing the man. I mean, emasculating the man and feminizing the man, because a lot of them stem from the feminist movement. So they already feel like masculinity is toxic. You know, men is overly masculine and all that. We gotta feminize them and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is where you start seeing some of these ladies out here, man. Hey, man, I just seen ladies take their men to go get their nails painted and shit. And I'm sitting here looking at him like, he talking about it, man. Look, man, niggas, real G's get their nails painted. Boy, stop. You don't even believe that shit. That's why you was stuttering before you said it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got purses and shit. Boy, what is you doing? Yeah, well, you can call it what you want, nigga. Man, it's a man purse, bro. Call it what you want, nigga. I got that blinky and a stack in here. And you just a nigga with a gun in his purse. The fuck? You just like my sister, nigga. That don't mean shit. You just as sassy as her, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You just as sassy as her, nigga. But yeah, they most definitely doing it. They doing it with the clothes as well. You know, with these super skinny jeans. Shout out to Lil Wayne. He the one that start bringing that into the culture. Again, this is why I say, look, man, if people do not believe in cloning, then you might want to rethink what consciousness transfer is. You might want to rethink what MK Ultra is. You might want to think what propaganda is. Lowe said a long time ago, your own thoughts ain't even your own thoughts, and your own fashion ain't even your own fashion, because niggas wasn't wearing skinny jeans until Lil Wayne started wearing it. I dare somebody to hit the live and debate me on that one. I know, bro. I'm a 1990s baby. I remember super baggy clothes. Okay, I grew up in the 90s. Okay, I ain't gonna say, when I grew up in the 90s, it wasn't slim. It was fitted Levi's. Okay, you still had room and shit. You feel me? You still had Levi's. Okay, you still had room and everything. You feel me? Jabos and shit like that. I grew up in that era. I watched niggas switch. I watched these niggas switch, bro. What's even crazy is I remember in high school, we had Spirit Week, y'all. I'm talking about from 9th and 10th grade, I remember Spirit Week. In 11th grade, they changed our Spirit Week and they added something in called Gender Switch Day, all right? Where the men dress up as the women and women dress up as men. I sat back and I was watching that shit. That right, that probably was like the first knock to you in the Matrix, nigga. Wake up that I ever got. I came to school one day. I'm like, I ain't really no school spirit type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't really keep up with it like that. But that day though, I mean, I kept up with senior skip day and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to skip anyway, so that was my shit. But other than that, man, I remember they had that gender switch day. I walked in, I'm seeing some of my homeboys in dresses and high heels. I'm talking about niggas that bang GD and Blood and Crip coming to school in dresses and heels, nigga, with their sister purses and shit. I'm seeing women come through, nigga, got women coming with the fitted cap, with the do-rag, with the jabot. They got their brother jabots on with his shoes and shit. I'm sitting here watching this shit. I'm going through the hall looking like, what going on? What kind of games this school playing up in there? What the fuck? Why is everybody doing this? You don't know? It's gender switch day, bro. And they saying that shit like it's normal, like we been had gender switch day since 9th grade. Nigga. Hell nah, bro, this is some new shit. Why y'all so calmly saying that like this shit cool? Ah, nigga, you just overly masculine. It's just a joke, nigga. It's just a joke, man. Hell nah, bro. Y'all too comfortable like that. Nah, I promise you, bro, you walking in them heels like you done did that before. Bro, you got that damn purse on, like, how, man, what's going on? Shawty, you sagging a little hard. You gotta blend in with the dude. Some women took it as far and put the fake mustache on. I promise you, put the fake mustache on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? My homeboys, they had the long braids. They done took their braids out and got their shit flat iron. I mean, they went all out with it. I'm sitting here like, bro, what? Talking about 2007, 2008. These plans I told you, 90s babies, we are experiment children. Told you, my generation, I was born 1990. March 28, 1990, I'm an Aries, you feel me? 1990, you feel me? Us who's born in the 1990s, I'm talking about early 1990s. I ain't talking about them later 90s babies, you know what I'm saying? By the time y'all came, 96 on down, shit already became solidified. But us early 90s babies, man, we test babies. I'm talking about we was MK Ultra propaganda test babies. They wanted to see how they can move into this new era using the newer generation, because we was the ones that bridged the gap between the 80s and the new kids. This is why we relate with the 70s and the 80s babies, and we can fuck with the younger folks too. We right there in the middle. So they had to see, it was time. They was like, okay, we got the age of Aquarius coming. All right, the 80s babies and already gave us hell a little bit, okay? This shit was a close call fucking with them. Yeah, it was a close call. The 80s babies damn near got us, bro. Shout out to Reagan. If Reagan didn't come up with the plan to slide that into the and flood the hood with the you digs, boy, shit would have been over a long time ago. But these 90s babies, they something different. They immune to a lot of shit. All right. So what we gonna do with them? All right, yes. You remember what we did with the 80s babies and the 60s babies with the Atari? Yeah, okay. Let's take the Atari. Let's boost up the graphics a little bit. The 2-player, we're gonna keep the 2-player on it, but instead of a joystick, you start putting buttons on it. You know, the A, B, C, it has its own functions, directional pads and shit. And we're going to use the same frequency as the television, because it's going to be shown on the television. You know, it's going to hypnosis and program them. Okay, cool. This is where you get the gaming programming. That's what it's called. Game programming. Okay. Silent weapons for Quad Wars. Okay, so they up the game system on us real quick. Okay, so we got the game system. That ain't going to do it. What else do we need for these 90s babies? Because we just trying out some shit. Because these new babies that's about to hit. What else do we got? Okay, well, we can boost up the TV. You know, let's boost up the TV in the movies and the cartoons and shit. Call Walt Disney. Where his grandson and shit at? I know his grandkids got a book or something that dude and left him. Yeah, you start bringing some of his shit up to life. Yeah, okay, yeah, boop, 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 boop. They start heading it in, start throwing subliminal messaging and, you know, flashing advertisement and spelling provocative words in cartoons and shit. You know what I'm saying? That only kids could see, because only kids could see and hear certain frequencies that adults can't do. So you think your kid is watching what you're watching. They're watching something completely, totally the fuck different. Yeah, the shit look like Lion King, but there's some other shit in the background that you can't see as an adult because they detached you from that frequency a long time ago. But your kids is still tapped in. They can hear and see different frequencies, okay? So they got us with that. Now, just up the GMO a little bit. Just up the GMO a little bit. All their favorite snacks that was kind of healthy, it's genetically modified them. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start with some of the fruits and the fruit snacks. Let's go ahead and let's get the fruit snacks. The baby formula. Let's go ahead and start putting rocket fuel in the baby formulas. You start putting atrazine inside the baby. Oh yeah, hey, who's that scientist? Call him in here. You talking about the dude from Germany? Yeah, dude from Germany that we done brought over here with Ellis Island. Call him in here. He said something about some atrazine. Hey, what does it do? Well, atrazine, what it does genetically and biologically, it alters the genetics to make a male into a female and a female into a male, and it crosses the hormones. So people will grow up confused. Bring that shit in here. Just put it inside the Similac. Put it inside the Similac. Yeah, put it inside the Similac and put Similac on wick. Yeah, go ahead and put the Similac on wick. Put that inside the Similac. Oh yeah. What else? Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson was popular when we was in the 90s babies. When we was babies in the 90s, Johnson & Johnson was popular. Call them in here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Think about it. So now, as the shit start going on, you start getting older, they start hitting you with the gender roles. The music started changing. The music was already changing, but the music started getting real deep. The music started getting real druggish, real crackheadish, real addicting. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Everybody became a trap star overnight. Everybody became a rock star overnight. The rock star movement was a whole thing because they didn't already infiltrated our original rock and roll culture. They already infiltrated that and made that what it is and all evil and demonic and shit like that. So now just bring the rock star into the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta get all of them. And that's what they did. So they brought the rock star into the hip hop. Shout out to Lil Wayne. He brought that shit in there too. Bro, how y'all think Lil Wayne got all these millions? What you think? Yeah, Lil Wayne was cool. I mean, Lil Wayne was dope as shit, rapping and everything like that. But yes, be for real, nigga. He ain't better than Tupac, and Tupac wasn't that damn rich, my nigga. And we know Birdman was fucking him out of the contracts, okay? How y'all think this man was getting all that? He was a walking advertisement, MK Ultra. Okay, he brought in all this shit. He brought in the rock. He revamped lean, brought in the rock and roll culture, slid in the pill popping culture that came with the rock culture, demasculated the men. Everybody started wearing skinny jeans and shit like that overnight. I promise you, nigga went to sleep wearing Jabos. Niggas woke up wearing skinny jeans. You was like, bro, what the fuck going on? With cheetah prints and shit. With the Glock. A Glock and cheetah print tights. Nigga, you in here like, the fuck did I step into, bro? Yeah, bro, these shit's clean than a motherfucker, nigga. Who told you that was clean? Fuck, bro, nigga, you ain't got no swag, man. You don't know what you talking about. You don't know how to dress. Nah, nigga, you don't know how to dress because you ain't picked that out. Lil Wayne just picked your whole outfit and you don't even know this dude. Now, after Lil Wayne started doing all that, it was already solidified. By the year 2018, by the year 2008, 2009, by the time I turned 18, 19, shit, a lot of this shit was in full-blown effect now. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about 2008 to 2023. A hard-ass MK Ultra pumping shit. Bruh, man, come on, bruh. Gang violence went up. 90s babies. Yeah, bro, the 80s babies did their thing with the gangs and everything like that, but the 80s babies still fought. One thing I knew, even when you talking about gangs, bro, gangs used to just, niggas meet up at the park, nigga, be a big ass brawl, nigga, be like 30 niggas out there just bucking. You know what I'm saying? The strap didn't come out if needed be, okay? That's how it was with the 80s babies. I know that for sure because a lot of my cousins is 80s, but I was raised by them. The strap didn't come out unless need be. Other than that, bro, it's about to be 30 niggas out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Street fight, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, little chains, bricks, weaponry. You gonna live to see tomorrow, but you gonna be a little messed up the next day, but it's all good. 90s babies. We the ones that amplified this gun violence. A lot of us ain't gonna admit that shit, but it's true. A lot of us amplified that. I told you we was test babies. We was experiments. Who was prevalent when you talking about gun violence when we was coming up? Who's prevalent? Y'all drop them in the comments. I want to see it. All my 90s babies, drop who was prevalent when you talking about shoot 'em up and bang bang inside our music. I'm telling you, watch. I know who it was. I give you a few of them off the head. Gucci Mane, Waka Flocka earlier in his career, shout out to Waka Flocka for change his ways, so I ain't about to just throw him under the bus like that, you know what I'm saying? He the big homie. But earlier in his career, even, matter of fact, I'll take him off. Waka was talking about swinging and thumping them things, you feel me? But you could talk about Gucci, you could talk about 3 6 Mafia, okay? You could talk about who else? You got 3 6 Mafia, you could talk about Soulja Slim, C Murder and them. Okay, you could talk about Cameron and all them niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? I can keep going with the whole list. Man, the gun violence amplified with us. I remember growing up, like from a jit, youngin', we always boxed. All the way up to I'll say about like 16, about between 15, 16, about 2005, 2006, gun violence and started taking off. It seemed like everywhere you turned around, somebody getting shot. And they can't even go to the club. Club getting shot out. Block parties getting shot up. House parties getting shot up. Kickbacks getting shot up. Everywhere, everybody just shooting up shit. You just end up being like, damn, what the fuck going on? This is crazy. Ecstasy, Molly, pills, lean, heroin, cocaine, crack, weed, alcohol. Easy access to drugs, seeing mercenaries to cause beef within the community, go and shoot they people, but you gotta dress up like these folks, go kill they people, so when they see you, they think it's them, so they, later on that night, they gonna come back and retaliate, and now you done sparked a century-old war between certain sets. That happens. We was the test babies. We was experimented on with all this MK Ultra shit. And I'm gonna be real though, and a lot of us ain't gonna admit it, and cause I know we love our parents. I ain't taking nothing from our parents, but our parents wasn't that involved to actually pay attention. Our parents didn't even know what MK Ultra was. They didn't even understand. A lot of our parents worked 2 jobs growing up. So they weren't really home. You know what I'm saying? Our older siblings used to watch us and babysit us and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Let me catch up in the comments. I ain't know y'all was rolling down here. Hold on. Yeah, the rabbit hole deep. I said, you don't find that suspicious. Libra said, yo, they did that shit when I graduated in 03, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Look. 92. Shout out all my Aries. Man, look. My nigga said he ain't never participated in that Adidas all day fat laces. I feel that. Oh, man. You talking about Lil Wayne product? Yeah, I've been seeing interviews on that. Every time somebody spit a Lil Wayne bar, he don't even know that he didn't even say that. some bars you could tell that he be playing, but like on like 90% of them shits, he legitimately don't know he said that shit. I've been watching him. I'll be rolling, bro. I be in the Uber rolling, listening to this nigga. I be drunk. Bro, how you don't know you ain't say that shit, bro? The fuck? Who was rapping to us? Because it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I could still spit a whole pop verse from 1992. You telling me you don't remember your own bars? The fuck? He don't even be. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. These folks got ghostwriters, man. The Fed, the CIA is writing these niggas rhymes, man. The CIA is the coldest rappers out here, bro. They the ones that's writing these niggas rhymes. Everybody talk about who the best rapper alive. The Feds. The Feds the best rappers alive. What are you talking about? Sitting at the Cheetah Prince. Reeboks and G jeans. I feel you, D. You feel me? Air Forces and polo boots, man. Dickies and khakis, jabos, right? We ain't doing that. T.I. Jeezy, yup. What's that in 5-1? What's that in, lady? I swear I seen so many videos like that. Me too. But now that gender switch day was different. I couldn't get down with that shit. I couldn't get down with that either. I was in that bed looking. These folks is crazy, man. Jeezy and Gucci sparked the super indictment season. Most definitely, D. I'm trying to tell you. Like now, when I listen to old Gucci, he literally was telling people to kick doors. Kick a door, nigga. Kick a door. Knowing these young niggas about to kick doors for real, bro. And I'm telling you, Atlanta was hot. I'm telling y'all, bro. I grew up in it, bro. Atlanta was hot. Niggas were kicking doors. You could not, bro. I'm talking about you go to the gas station, your car is at the chop shop by the time you come out. You can go in for some relos, come out, your shit at the chop shop. Like, they had shit on fire. People don't have their own minds, though. That's the reason why. People don't have their own minds. Your thoughts is not your thoughts, what I said. Who put these thoughts in your head? A lot of these rappers, a lot of these people following these rappers. A lot of people don't understand that these thoughts come subliminally from the movies and from these rappers and from pretty much everything you see on TV. Majority of the public don't have organic ideas or organic thoughts. Everybody is doing something that somebody else done already did. Think about it. Even us. But the difference between us is we dig deeper. Okay? We use what people that already did, such as Bobby Hemmitt, Dick Gregory, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Noble Drew Ali, and all those before us. We took what they did and dug deeper into it. And man, we talking about vast information. But the first thought came from them, though. And the starting process of your enlightenment wake up came from them, and spiritual gurus, and you know what it is, how we all jump started it and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't have that organic thoughts. A lot of us inside the woke community, we do, because we know the difference. But your average Joe Smo, they have never had an organic thought in their life, and if they did, it was by accident a few times. Okay, everything comes from them. The way you dress came from them. Who taught you that skinny jeans was fashionable? They did. Who told you wearing a man purse was cool? A$AP Rocky did. Okay, who told you painting your nails was good? Snoop Dogg and other folks before him. Okay? Who taught you who taught you the slang? Who taught you these slang words like slime, gang, swag, cap, and all that shit? These damn rappers. Our slang is not. Our slang ain't even organic. At one point in time, the rappers used to come to the hood to get the game. Now the hood going to the rappers to get the game. You see how I switch like that? Even your slang come from them. Who's creating the slang for them? Even the words we using coming from them. Like real talk. And I'm gonna be real. You know what's funny about a lot of these slang words? A lot of these slang words actually came from Pop. Go back and listen to a whole lot of old Tupac records. I'm talking about listen to all of them. 90% of our slang came from him. And a lot of the shit today still coming from him. Okay? I'm telling you, a lot of stuff still coming from him. But how are you coming up with the slang? How are you coming up with the way you dress? How did you develop this bad bitch mentality? Because before you was a bad bitch mentality and you was a bad bitch, what was you? Before you was a real nigga, what was you? You don't know. You never knew until a rapper or celebrity said the next step. Who were you? You know what I'm saying? Who's teaching you this shit? Your grandmama ain't never called herself no bad bitch. Your grandmama had class. Your grandfather ain't never called himself a real nigga. My daddy ain't even like being called black, let alone being called a nigga. So who taught you that? Who taught you what Malcolm X said? Who taught you how to hate yourself? You don't even know you still hating yourself in a roundabout way. They just making it fashionable. Ooh, shout out to Kanye. He said the most white supremacist lyrics is these rappers. Listen to what these niggas saying. Who's owning the rappers? Okay? Who are the ghostwriters? These are anti-Semitic lyrics. All you gotta do is if you put if a rapper came out with a Klan sheet spitting these lyrics to you, you'll be furious. You'll be furious. But since they put a black face on it, it's all good. Who told you about stepping and all this shit? Come on, man. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. What's happening, big dog?
Peace, fam.
And then cooling.
I just wanted to add something real quick because I'm happy you said, these ideas ain't organic because I don't know, like majority of us, if you in the know, then you know that life originated here in the Americas. So when we start looking at, some of the ancient stuff in America, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I ain't gonna take up no time at all either. But just follow me real quick down this rabbit hole. All right, let's see if you can see my screen. All right, so I was on live the other day. Well, I was on TikTok the other day, and I was watching. But if life started here, yeah, this is in Africa. Mm-hmm. But if life started here, then that means that ain't organic. All right, now check this out. Wait a minute. That's Mayan. Mm-hmm. All right, but that might be a little bit of a reach. So hold up. So I kept watching though, and this is Mayan, and then they try to say that that's a shield or whatever. That ain't a shield. That's a drum. And if you look at this hook right here, hold on. Look at the hook. That's what they hit the drum with. Now, let me go back on this. I'm telling you, all this code, this ain't organic. And see, you got the people that's over there now trying to understand it because they don't got the culture. So they sitting up here making up whatever, telling us whatever. But when you know culture, you see the drum? When you know culture, then you can actually see. Your eyes will just tell you everything.
They imitating us to the bone.
Because they still got it. Look at it. It's damn near the same thing you see on the Mayans and the Aztecs.
So pretty much they threw our culture over there with everything else.
because we
Yeah.
migrated over there and them people wasn't touched for real. So
Mm-hmm.
they still had, the knowledge that they got from here when they went over there and they was found.
Mm. Mm. It's
But
deep
hell yeah,
right
that's all
there.
I wanted to add.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Because
That's
you
deep
said it
right
ain't
there.
organic. It ain't. When you know culture, you know all these different countries and Africa and everything else, you will start to see a lot of similarities, a lot of cultural influences.
Yeah, like I told people, if you look at some of those tribes in South Africa, a lot of their tribal gear look a lot like American Indian gear too, because we also got to remember a lot of our people got sent over there as well. So a lot of our culture got sent over there. So this is why you'll find certain tribes or certain Africans that look like us that might have certain similarities and stuff like this, and a lot of them doing some of our stuff, and we don't even know that. But a lot of it came from over here, so I appreciate it. I'm at the digging in that one. At the digging in that one. That's deep. That's why I started listening to a lot of this low vibrational music. Yeah, man, and they coming for the dance hall music and they reggae. Man, I'm so cause I used to, bro, I bang out to reggae, dance hall, and compa. But compa is Haitian version of dance hall. But man, them boys didn't even got them boys, man. Like I'm listening to Jamaican drill music and shit now. And I'm sitting here like they done got y'all too. Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to my Haitian music. They done got y'all too, bro. You know, Haitian music holding on by a string. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, no, don't break. But yeah, man, like, and this why for real, honestly, this why silence is golden though. Like when you take time out away from the world and everything, and you sit in silence and you meditate, and you go on that spiritual journey for self and the quest for self, you know what I'm saying? You'll start having a bunch of organic thoughts and ideas, you know what I'm saying? It'll start to flow because now you're reaching from your conscious mind. Because again, you operate subconsciously 90% of the time. So you silence yourself and really start digging in, start doing the shadow work, start researching universal laws. You know what I'm saying? Start taking a trip to the dark night of the soul and start healing yourself spiritually so it can manifest physically. When you start doing all of these things, you'll start having organic thoughts. You'll start following to the beat of your own drum. You know what I'm saying? And you'll start following everybody else band. Okay? Because everybody else they playing for the circus. You know what I'm saying? And by you entertaining, you're part of the circus. So you want to go to your own rhythm or your own beat because your own rhythm is the universe rhythm. And all of us who's drumming on that rhythm that you own, that frequency, that 144 hertz, we all understand it. We all is becoming attracted and magnetizing each other to one another because this is the same beat that we moving on because now you're starting to have an organic thought. You're starting to find self. You start to understand self. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find self in materialistic things. You ain't gonna find who you are in that badass car. You ain't gonna find who you are in a stack of money. You ain't gonna find who you are, you know what I'm saying, in the newest clothes, the newest phone, the newest shoes, the newest silent weapons that they releasing for this quiet war. You ain't about to find yourself within these celebrities that you vicariously living through. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find yourself on Love and Hip Hop. You're not gonna find yourself nowhere else. You are not these rappers. You are not these rapists. You are not these actors. You gotta figure out who you are. You are not your friends and you are not your family. Who are you? Because from the day you hopped out your mama womb, you've been fed programs after programs after programs, and the little bit of and the little bit of organic self that you start to show, they try to contain you. Stop doing it. Sit down. You up everywhere. I think you got ADHD. It's time to put you on some medicine. Really? Adderall. It's a child. It's been in your womb for 8 to 9 months. It has never seen this world. Or it have been here before and it's excited. And they're supposed to be happy because they are a big ball of energy. Just because your energy has failed throughout the years and you can't keep up, that's your fault. Okay? Don't try to docile and dumb down and slow down your child because you can't keep up. That's fucked up. A child's supposed to be hyper. It's supposed to be everywhere. They're supposed to have all type of weird ideas and they just supposed to be universally out there because that's where they came from. They came from the universe. They still tapped into the universe. They only been here 1 year, couple of months, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years. They've been inside the celestials for thousands. Okay? They still tuned in. They supposed to be like this. Now, they supposed to be guided. They supposed to listen. They supposed to understand. They supposed to comprehend. But you got to be talking about something. Most of adults with their kids, 90% of their parenting is barking orders at their child. Sit down. Lay down. Don't touch that. Get away from that. Sit down. Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't. Stop. Woo. Shh. Quiet. Woo. Just barking orders. Barking orders. You know what I do? And it be smooth as shit. Actually, my daughter do it on her own, but you know what I'm saying? When she get to doing all that, you want to go outside? You want to go for a walk? You want to go to the store? You want to color? You want to play with a rabbit? Guess what? Spidey Man and friends. Just run around. Just be goofy the damn together. You know what I'm saying? You start getting in touch with your child side and your imaginary native side and everything. And you start occupying them. They're going to occupy you back too, guaranteed. But, nah, man. Barking orders at your kid, that ain't no relationship, nigga. That ain't no relationship. And you wonder why when kids get older, they get tired of listening to you because you've been barking orders at them for their whole damn life. They done listening to you. Come on, man. I know that because I grew up in a drill sergeant household. You feel me? I remember how it was. You gotta be up at 6, make the bed, brush your teeth, get dressed, do them dishes, take out the trash, rake the yard, mow the yard, cut the grass, walk the dog. Sit down, don't do that. Don't go in and out. Close my refrigerator. You eat, but I just drill sergeant shit. So I told myself, when I get older and it was my turn, I ain't gonna be like that. So, and you just find different ways to keep them occupied though. But ain't no such thing as no ADHD. That's just another way to dope your kid up. Because again, the reason why they want to do that, because the family unit must carefully be disintegrated and state controlled. All right? And obtain operated child care centers must be more common and legally enforced so as to begin the disattachment of the child from the mother and father at an earlier age. Right? They tell you that. They tell you that right there. This book is called Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. It's a CIA document, archives.org. I'm saying, Rashad, I ain't even see you tap in either. I said in Jefferson. You taking it there tonight, most definitely. That's that parent ego. Yeah, that's parent ego. That's narcissism too. It's almost burned my eggs. What is the name of the movie? What is the name of the movie? With the people living in the train, it reminds me of The Truth in Plain Sight. Man. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. It should come to me. Rashad said you brought that around real good. Appreciate that, you know. You know how we do, Rashad. You know we real big speakers around here, man. All right. Let's flip it now. Let's flip it. I think it's called Snowpiercer. I'm not sure, D True. We're gonna have to check that out though. Like I say, you know, we be showing movies on lives. We might fuck around and have a movie night. Or my sister texted me. She said could be cultural diffusion. Oh, hold on. What's she? Cultural diffusion describe the spread of one's culture preciously. The spread amongst the members of the same culture completely different around the world. Cultural diffusion is what I mean. Culture. Okay. Cultural diffusion. Appreciate that, twin. I'm glad you can tap in. You in the live. We're gonna have to do a live on that cultural diffusion. 21 years old with my own house. I appreciate that. Hey, look at you. I got you. I see you, boy. Big stepper. I see you. That's what I'm talking about, though. I like seeing I like seeing youth doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? So now when we flip it, the responsibility, all right? Again, most people want to be free to do things, to explore, etc., but they are afraid to fall. All right? They are afraid to fall. The fear of failure is manifested in irresponsibility and especially in delegating those personal responsibilities to others where success is uncertain or carries possible or created liabilities, law, which the person is not prepared to accept. All right? They want authority. The root word of authority is author. So people want to be the author of their own story, but they scared to write the book. Listen, the root word of authority is author. Everybody want to be the author, but they scared to write their own book. Everybody want to be authority or authoritative, and you know, they scared to be assertive. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But the fear of failure is what's stopping a lot of people back. What did we say though? This is a CIA document. What have we always said? Rashad, you know, you be in all these lies. Fear. People be scared to do something. Hey y'all, why don't we take this $1.6 trillion and just say fuck the matrix and go do our own thing? They ain't gonna do nothing but bomb us again. God damn. You scared? Ain't nobody scared of me. F them, there ain't nobody scared of them. Just go do it. No, I ain't about to get bombed. Hey y'all, you know that there's a law that said if a police officer come in here unlawfully, we have every right as a community to community resistance and progress. We have every right as a community to put them under citizens arrest until the sheriff or somebody that's higher ranking comes and get them, or whatever the case may be. And if that fails, we have all right to take it to the next level as a community. They just gonna kill and shoot all of us. Nigga, they killing and shooting all of us now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My partner back at home just got stunned to death by the police. No bullshit. 4 days ago. Shout out to Bill. Rest in peace to Buck. You know what I'm saying? Got stunned by the police to death. Even then, when we tell them, why y'all using the gun? Use the tasers. Even then, they just, you know what I'm saying? They just don't give a fuck, bro. You know, they don't give a fuck. The fear. When you got a person under fear, you got them under your control. A person that's scared of you can do anything you want them to do. I promise you. A person that's scared of you can, man, look. Ooh, boy, look, man. Hey. A bully uses fear. A bully uses fear until the person who's being bullied stop being scared and stands up for itself. And every now and then, you gotta whoop a bully's ass. You can tell the bully stop all day long. Stop. Stop kicking my chair. Stop smacking me. Stop taking my lunch money. Stop. You can go and tell the teacher all you want to. The teacher will be the government. You can go and tell them all they want to. They over here bullying me. The teacher, okay, well, we gonna call his parents. Shit don't work. His parents is the one who taught him that shit. He gonna call his parents. Yeah. When all else is exhausted, when everything is exhausted, boy, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to sock that bully right there in the face just to get them to leave you alone, bro. We haven't socked these people yet. Just the only reason why they still doing what they doing to us. We haven't socked them in the face yet. We've been marching. We've been telling. We've been, hey, man, they killing us over here. Hey, they flooding our community with drugs and guns. Man, we've been telling the teacher since 1950. Hey, man, look, bro, it's a whole lot of people that's in jail who ain't supposed to be in jail on trumped up charges and little weed charges and stuff like that, but they still locked in there because the jails and prisons done lost their documents and shit. We telling the people who's doing this shit. Okay. That's like telling the devil how hell is. Nigga, he knows. He runs it. You know what I'm saying? But we telling these people though, you know, we still here telling these people. Bro, look. Ooh, this TikTok. Let me go ahead. PG-13. PG-13, look, man. Hey, shout out to Malcolm X, man. That's all I'm saying about that. Shout out to Malcolm X. That's all I'm saying about that. PG-13. Shout out to Malcolm X, man. Shout out to Malcolm X. Self-preservation is universal law. You have every right to protect yourself. It don't matter who is causing the threatening. You don't never let nobody hurt you. You don't never let nobody hurt you, bro. My daddy taught me that. You don't never let nobody hurt you. Your back against the wall, you do whatever you got to do. We haven't socked them in the face yet. It's the only reason why they still doing it. It's the only reason why they still teaching our kids fake history. It's the only reason why they still showing fake history on TV. It's the reason why they still lying on us, still doing everything like that. We haven't socked nobody in the mouth. This is the reason why other cultures still laughing at us, still taking us as a joke. We haven't socked them in the mouth either. We'll sock each other in the mouth all day long, but we scared to sock everybody else though. My brothers, I'm tired of being socked by my brothers, my reflection. You know how universal law of reflection. I am you, you are me. You sock me is like me socking my man. If I sock you, that's like me socking myself. It's only causing more harm. You know, next rant in 30 minutes, but I'm going to close this rant out real quick. My mamas and all my family members, they never understood why I hate fighting. everybody know I can scrap. Everybody know I got them things. Everybody know I toe to toe with you. But I hate fighting though. They have it. It ain't that I hate fighting because it's violent and shit like that. I hate fighting like people. I swear to you, my daddy know this. I hate beefing with people that look like me. I promise you, I hate beefing with people that look like me. That shit hurt, dog. Like, real talk. That's how deep I always been as a kid. That's the reason why I never, even still to this day, I will not fight my brother. If I can find a way to diffuse the problem amongst my brothers that got a problem with me, I will do it. But if I can't and everything is exhausted, you know what I'm saying, and there's no understanding, then self-preservation is law. I'm gonna make you understand one way or another. You feel me? But I can't beef with my people because I know where we come from and I know how far we got to go. Me doing harm to you is causing harm to the community and the unit, because in the end, we're going to have to move as a unit, man. A lot of people don't understand what's coming. You know what I'm saying? No, people don't understand what's coming ahead of them. People don't understand what's coming. This shit ain't conspiracy no more, bro. I'm sitting here reading literal CIA documents. And this is the shit that they released. They released it because the population is already docile. The reason why they chose later to release these documents is because the population is already docile to the point they ain't gonna do nothing. Even if a person like me come on here and read this shit to you, a lot of people just gonna be sitting here in the back like, damn, that shit crazy in the motherfucker, bro. That shit crazy. And they're gonna go to sleep, they're gonna wake up, and they're gonna continue their day. And it is what it is. That's another one of the hurtful things of being a researcher and somebody like us. A lot of us know this. Only very few people gonna grasp and attach and some apply. It's gonna be a lot of people that's here in the light. They're gonna see it. No different than when you go to church and pastors be like, we gotta look out for each other. The poor and the homeless, and everybody be like, yeah, pastor. And as soon as church let out, everybody just stepping over homeless people. Oh man, watch out. Excuse me, go get a job. Oh, watch out. I don't have no change. You just got out of church 5 minutes ago. Yeah, we gotta look out for the homeless. As soon as the door's open, excuse me. Oh, watch out. Oh, I don't have no change. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand. My mama hated though. My mama don't know. Why you always giving them people your dollars? They ain't gonna do nothing but drink it up, mama. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You of all people know this because you grew up with my grandmother. You never know when you entertaining an angel. You never know when you entertaining an angel. You never know when you entertaining God. He's sitting here just to test where your heart at. He ain't asking for 100 or a 10 or a 5. He's asking for whatever you got. So if I open this thing, it's $1, $2, $3, 50 cents, 75 cents. Hey, bro, this is all I got. You know what I'm saying? If it's a homeless dude, you smoke cigarettes or whatever to get. If I got 75 cents and extra black, hey, look, bro, I got 75 cents and extra black. That's all I got. Hey, man, you be safe out here. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, man, it is what it is. You never know when you entertaining the angel. Okay? And you never know what people went through. A lot of those homeless people ain't never been homeless. A lot of those homeless people are vets that fought for you, and you don't even know that. You don't even know that. I dare anybody just to sit down and conversate with a homeless person one time. The next time you just on the humble and you inside and you go into a store, talk to one of them. You'll be surprised who these people was back in the day. A lot of these people were vets. A lot of these people were basketball players, football stars, artists, all type of talented people. Some of them can sing their ass off. One of them will bust a tune for you real quick. You be like, God damn, why ain't nobody saying you? You'll be surprised. You never know what people went through. You never know what happened to them. You know? But society been so desensitized and folks is so shallow and they only think for self that even if God came back, they wouldn't even believe it. Even if God came back, they wouldn't even believe it. A lot of people don't believe in their damn self. How you gonna believe in God if you don't believe in yourself and you are a child of God? You not believing in yourself is just like you not believing in God. You not loving yourself is like you not loving God. You are his creation. You his child. You feel me? You altering the way you look. It's like you trying to alter God because you was made in his image. I don't like my nose. I'm about to go ahead and have surgery. Damn, bro. God made you in his image. You trying to alter God? Ain't that what the Anglo-Saxons did? Didn't they alter God and you still trying to alter God? You trying to lighten up your skin and shit. You don't want to be bronze. You know what I'm saying? You gonna straighten out your hair. You don't want that hair. Ooh, you don't want to be out here like Jackson 5. You feel me? You trying to alter his image. Deep, right? That's why he told you don't wear makeup. That's why the etymology of mascara is a mask. This is why he said, beware of those who's charming, beware of those whose beauty. This is why he said all of these things. Con people and the devil come as an angel all the time. They are the most cunning, the most charming, the most charismatic, the most everything. He's the most beautiful angel. What do you mean? He's going to come to you beautiful. Told you to be weary of that. Man, look, bro. We can get spiritual on this shit all day long, man. We got to have more empathy towards people, man. We got to man, you know what I'm saying? We got to get back to it. You know, everybody grandmama told them that they was American Indians, bro. It's time to start acting like a tribe. If you're Pan-African and you believe you from Africa, it's still tribes, nigga. So, okay, still operate as a tribe. It don't matter where you go. I don't know what you're talking about, American Indian. I'm African. We'll tribe, nigga. Our carbonated beings operated in tribes because we are electrical magnetic beings. Gaia, Mother Earth, is an electromagnetic being. The sun is an electromagnetic being. All right? And we work together in unison. Everybody else can thrive individually. Not us. So now they fear. They fear things. They fear failure. All right? So in order to make a meaningful economic decision about war, the primary economic will, it is necessary to assign concrete logistical, as in logistics, values to each value of personal and material alike. This process begins with a clear and candid description of a subsystem of such structure. We know which would be the draft. We know about the military draft. The military draft was one of them. All right. On top of the pyramid, see, I love being melanated. Have you seen how beautiful our women are? We got the big ups. Ah, man, I'm telling you, man, being melanated is everything, bro. Being melanated is so good, boy. They eat us. What you talking about? But we everything. They eat us, boy. Boy, we taste good. All the seasoning that we be putting on our food, that shit done marinated in us and everything, boy. They be out here filleting black people, bro. I'm telling you, 1 million kids go missing. You better peep game. 1 million kids go missing a year. And being melanated, it's a gift and a curse. We look good, but we taste good too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember the wild men that's out here, boy. We look good and taste good too. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of them be watching this live. They're like, yeah, y'all sure do look good. I'm telling you. You better be careful. You might be dating one of them. His homeboy's like, damn, your wife look good. He like, yeah, she sure do look good. Look, hey, like my daddy mom always said, they can't use your cone, don't bring them home. Shout out to my Blind Moon people who don't take this to heart. But I'm just saying, look, y'all don't eat us, so we good. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all been on my platform long enough. Y'all know I ain't talking about y'all. We talking about those that was written about in that book called Delectable Negro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. They used to eat y'all too. Oh, they don't tell you that. They used to eat y'all too. Hey, I'm gonna give you the raw. They used to eat they fellow Blue Moon people too. As soon as they came out the mountains, they was eating each other. They was eating they people first. That shit was crazy. Los got on the all see and I. A player with the card on top. You already know what it is, man. Screenshot. I fuck with them heavy. You know what I'm saying? Yup, dark magic, necromancy. That's probably why they be named. That's why they named that chicken there, white meat or dark meat. I'm like, bro, just give me some chicken. I want the wing. I don't be knowing the differences. Said grandma was looking at me at the mall. I could see the drool from her mouth. You seen her on a flashback. You seen they grandmama on a flashback. She was like, I wish this was 1910 again. Anyway, so now. Yeah, they do talk about blood magic a lot now on Netflix. You peep that? Mm-hmm. Kevin Gates been talking about blood magic lately too. Hey, for real, honestly, since the start of this new rap era, they've been talking about blood magic a lot, man. They've been fascinated with blood magic. I've been peeping game. That's one of the strongest magic in the world, fellas. Be careful of that spaghetti. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that out though. You know what I'm saying? Be careful for that spaghetti, fellas. Yo, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. Shout out to the Gullah Geechee in me. So experience, so the oversight, the primary strategy, right? This is the primary strategy. Experience has proven that the simplest method of securing a silent weapon and gaining control of the public is to keep the public undis. Hold on, what? Okay, yeah, undisciplined. All right, listen. A silent weapon in gaining control of the public is to keep the public undisciplined and ignorant of the system. Principles on the one land while keeping them confused, disorganized, and distracted with matters of no real importance. On the other hand, I read the etymology of sport. The etymology of sports literally means distracted with matters of no real importance. Y'all remember I did that? Shout out to the OGs. Y'all remember I did that, OGs? The etymology of sports. The etymology of sports literally means distracted with matters of no real importance. Oh, man. So, yeah, man. Confused. The authors of confusion. So a lot of society is confused, whether they want to admit it or not. They don't know what's up, what's down, what's left or right, what's flat, what's round, what's real, what's fake. They just going off of belief and faith right now, which ain't nothing wrong with going off of faith, but you also need facts and proof as well. You know what I'm saying? Even the Most High operated on facts and proof and truth. He told you to stay truth, which, you got to operate on that too. So now, most definitely disorganized. We so disorganized, we don't even know how to do time management. A lot of us feel like there's not enough time in the day. But when you start looking at what do you do with your time and start breaking it down, then understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can read a CIA document in like 1 hour. Or you can read a good educational book such as The Origins of the Anglo-Saxon or um, The Delectable Negro, or Euroshaw Dees, or you could read a lot of these books. Sephardic Jews and Moors Conquered Spain, or Sephardic Jews and Moors Exiled to Spain. You could read Jews and Moors in British Colonial America. You could read a lot of these books that we done talked about and that we done went over for the past going on 2 years within an hour or two. Like, real talk. What do you do instead of that? A lot of people binge watch Netflix. A lot of people binge watch reality shows. Some people got shows recorded on TV and they go back and rewatch all the TV shows that they done missed, that they didn't record it while they was out and about. A lot of people scroll on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram for hours. A lot of people sleep for hours. A lot of people do a whole lot of things. Some people be on the phone having gossip sessions and discussing a bunch of nothing, just other people's business for hours. You know what I'm saying? People do a whole lot of things. But they will always tell you that they don't have no time to read no book. They will always tell you that they don't have no time to research anything that you're talking about. They don't even have time to dig into the census records to figure out who their real ancestors is. People rather spit in a tube and send it in because it's convenient and it's easy. Society has become lazy mentally. Your brain is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. If you don't use it, you will lose it. And society has lost their damn mind right now, if you pay attention. Ain't nobody using their brain no more. Common sense ain't even common no more. That shit used to be common as hell. That's why it's called common sense. Common sense ain't even common no more. Basic morals and principles and virtues ain't even. Everybody just running off of what they think and what they feel and what they believe and their opinion. Like, people don't even care for actual definitions of words no more. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a person the actual definition of a word and they're gonna be like, I feel like it means this to me though. But it doesn't. It doesn't though. Like, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I've had people argue with me literal definitions of words, bro. That's how crazy this shit get. Literal definition. I have a literal definition on here and people would still be in the arguing me. Well, I feel like it means this. And I'd be like, you didn't create the word though. This is what this word, this frequency, this vibration, this spelling, this curse literally means. Damn, that's crazy. People don't even care about actual definitions no more of shit. Like, what the fuck going on? You, what the hell going on, man? Shout out to Prince, he's tapping in. What's happening, Prince?
Oh shit, snap. What you were just talking about, people and not caring about the truth or common sense. I was on a. Can you hear me just fine?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I was on another live and they were talking about, the whole African American thing, and they had some people on there that was from Africa, and she was trying to tell them who they were and all this stuff, and I said, well, if you consider yourself an African American, you're not from Africa. And they was like, where do you get your proof from that we not from Africa? I said, because you're going along. First, I came at them, I said, the people here who took over this country are criminals. And they said, yeah, you're right. I said, what is the number one thing that a criminal does? They said, I said, what? They tell lies. And he was like, yeah, you're right. They was like, yeah, everybody on the panel agreed that criminals tell lies. I said, they told you you are African American. So what makes you think they're telling you the truth? And they started throwing at me DNA tests. And I said, well, those companies are owned by the criminals, the descendants of criminals. And so the Pan-African, which I think is an infiltrator, Big Auntie said, people pay good money for that. They're not gonna lie to them. They pay over $300 something. And I was like, are you serious? You think because you paid $300 something, they're gonna tell you the truth? Well,
that's even more reason for me to lie.
Right. So then she said, well, give me some proof. I said, okay. I said, you want proof? Go back to the 1960s. I said, go just look at Martin Luther King and a lot of the speeches he gave. He talked about us being here and how we were held in exile in our own land. I said, Martin Luther King was trying to tell us, dude, do you know they started saying F Martin Luther King? Like for real. They didn't care about that. They just wanted to stick with that pan that they are from African Americans from America. Damn, I got a call. Hold on, this is important shit.
If you got it, roll it. If you got it, pull it. Y'all already know what it is.
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, real quick. It was the saddest thing I had ever seen how these people were discrediting Martin Luther King. Now, but they're all for Martin Luther King's non-aggression, peaceful protest. But yet, you downing the man when I'm telling you that the man is. I said, wouldn't Martin Luther King and them know who we are more than we would know today? I said that was closer to the 1800s. You know, he was born during that time. Man, they finally kicked me off of that live, started talking about me like a dog, saying they ain't got to worry about me. I ain't got that many followers. You ain't got to worry about him. He ain't got that many followers. I truly believe that TikTok has been infiltrated like they did back in the 60s with infiltrators. People of our own, like you say, our skin folks ain't our kin folks, or how you say it.
Well, yeah, not all kin folk is your skin folk. Well,
Right.
TikTok ain't really been infiltrated. TikTok is the feds. So
But it's
they
owned
most
by
definitely
China.
about to. They come on, man. These people the same people. China is Asians. What is a Caucasian? It's the same people.
Yeah, but they always fighting amongst each other.
No,
They
they be
barbarians and they always fighting for
that's
their
what they
rights.
no Prince, you know better than that. That's what they show you that they fighting amongst each other. How can I bomb your country and sit inside the UN with you and shake your hand at the same time?
Yeah, I guess
That's like your enemy kicking in your door, taking out everybody you love, and y'all having a barbecue with each other the next day.
it's also like, well, I guess we look at it from the perspective of you got beat up, so you ain't got no choice but to sit there with your bloody nose and get along with them.
These people, the same people. They all do the same thing. Because again, the Chinese, their population is descending as well as the Caucasians. They're going extinct as well. The only way that can happen if they are the same people, which they are the same people. Again, Caucasians are Asians. They are the same people. And if you look at an old picture of the Huns, they look just like Caucasians that you see today. Like they are literally the same people. The 13 families that people say is only one big ass family. They just broke it down into 13 sectors to control 13 areas of this world.
You know, my theory is that we created them a long time ago, and they're a clone. The reason why their DNA is going, why they can't reproduce is because their DNA is at its limit. It can't reproduce anymore. I think the creators of their race put in a limit on them, and now, because I mean, I get this clone theory from the fact that they all the exact same complexion. There's really no variance in their skin tone. And that's usually what you get when you clone something,
They are clones.
And, right. And I think their DNA has made copies as far as it can go. That's in all science fiction movies. And now
I mean that, and plus it's a little bit of that, but a lot of technology was destroyed and lost, so they're not. Yeah, that a lot of that technology has been destroyed, and then on top of that, the day and age that we in and the type of frequency that we hitting in, it's gonna be even hard to make regular clones. This is why they're trying to do. This is why they're trying to do another form of cloning, which is consciousness transfer. So this is why they coming up with all these little sleeve bodies and and they're trying to upload their consciousness next because that's the next step. But even when they do that, it's still gonna fail.
Did you see that Russian billionaire talking about that transferring the consciousness? The little the whole little show thing he did with prosthetic body, saying this will be your sleeve and you'll be able to transfer your consciousness to this one.
Yeah, I got a whole CIA document about cloning.
He literally did a show over in Europe or somewhere. I forgot where it was, but it was a whole talk show. I don't know if you caught it or not. They did a whole seminar and everything on talking about one day being able to transfer the human consciousness into like what you said, and then they turned around and made a show about it called Altered Carbon on Netflix.
Yep.